Welcome to From Loneliness to Overflow with Matina. I'm your host, a holistic healing coach, divorce recovery coach, and a passionate advocate for personal growth and your guide on the journey to healing. This podcast is for those who are struggling with the feelings of loneliness, disconnection, feeling stuck, and who are ready to discover their inner potential and live a life overflowing with love and connection. Inside, we're going to explore the path from pain to transformation, bridging the gap between loneliness and abundance through heartfelt conversations, spirituality, energy work, and self-awareness. So let's get started on this soulful journey together. Welcome to another episode from Loneliness to Overflow with Matina. Today, I really want to share a very profound experience I had recently. And this was about the frequency of my own voice. And I'm saying my own voice because that's how the message came through, and how I can lean into the depth of the frequency of my own voice and receive from that frequency. What does that mean? I thought. And I didn't really fully understand what this depth was. However, sitting with it, meditating upon it, and receiving the insights around it has left me in deep awe, in deep reverence of love, understanding that my own voice is my medicine. My voice is my medicine, just as much as your voice is your medicine. And throughout the years as a coach and putting out so many different types of social media posts out there, I had to really learn to love my own voice and learn to, how can I appreciate it more? How can I understand the depths of it more? But when this recent insight came, it was not talking about how can I love my voice. It was actually making me aware of the frequency my voice holds, the healing my voice brings, and the challenge. The challenge that we as humans oftentimes have with our own voice. There was a time in my life where I didn't appreciate hearing my own voice back. I couldn't hear or listen to a recording of mine. I was like, oh, that doesn't sound great, or that's silly. Whereas now, because I've worked on my voice, I can appreciate it. I can see it for what it is and does and how it holds me up. But the depth of the frequency of my voice goes deeper. And this is not a new concept. It's not because I discovered it now, it is new. No, it's not. It actually has been researched upon for many, many, many years. And it is fascinating to me how it gets to be this awareness that I didn't have before. So when I dig deeper into what is the power of your own voice and hearing it, things like regulates your nervous system, reinforces self-identity and belief, heals emotional traumas, activates spiritual states, and builds confidence and inner power. So your voice is literally your own best friend, your own medicine. Why do we as people don't like our own voice? Why do we say, I'm not a singer, they are a singer. They can do that. I cannot. We have been given with the same gifts. Yes, some naturally know how to use it. Others learn how to use it, how to appreciate it, how to work with it. But that's similar to going to a gym where you have to really build your own muscle and get to understand and learn about what it is that your body requires to build that muscle. It's the same with your voice. What does your voice require for you to build, for you to create, for you to have the power of your own medicine? Would you be okay with recording your own voice and hearing back your own affirmations? Hearing back what you know deep inside that is true for you. Instead of listening to anyone else's meditations, tuning in your own affirmations. And maybe you're just humming. You're literally just humming for 5 minutes on this audio. That is going to work deep into your nervous system, take you from your mind into your heart, and allow yourself to relax. How can you relax? How can you love yourself even more? How can you create so much more magic for you by loving your own voice? And why? Why is it that as human beings, so often we despise our own voice? We don't appreciate what it does for us. We don't want to hear ourselves back. And there are so many different tones. There are so many different frequencies. There are so many different intentions that you can utilize with your voice. When I'm creating affirmations for myself or have an intention, that is literally what I pour into the words that I'm speaking. So my voice is fueling those words with an intention. When you do a prayer, same thing. Whichever prayer you are using, what is your intention in that prayer? How are you fueling the words and receiving from the words frequency, from the prayer's frequency? How are you awakening that inside of yourself and loving upon it like never before? So this morning when I really sat with this thought, like, okay, hold on. My voice is my medicine. There's been so much research done over centuries. This is not a new discovery. And yet there's so many people, millions and millions of people today who cannot hear their own voice, who don't like how they sound. Why is that? What teaches us to not like our own voice? And what can we do then to love it more, to hear it more, to appreciate it more, to come to terms with that this is your gift, this is your medicine? Of course, we get to influence and support and love upon others in our own unique ways. Yet your voice, your soft, sweet, beautiful voice is the medicine for you, yourself. The reason why I really want to touch upon this component today is when we say we don't like our own voice, we're actually disowning, disconnecting, and dishonoring a part of ourselves. We're actually saying that I can't deal with this part of me. I don't appreciate this part of me. I don't understand this part of me. And while so many people, including me, I was again one of those, through my work, I had to learn to appreciate it. But that was me not consciously making a choice to appreciate it. I actually now recently got to understand the depth of my voice, the depth of the healing it brings, the frequency it brings. Before we dive back in, I have something transformative to share with you. It's called the Alignment Collective, Release, Rebuild, and Rise, my signature group coaching program designed to help you unlock the life you deserve. Every month, we focus on a key area of life, from health to relationships, career, and more. In the first 2 weeks, we energetically release what's holding you back. Then we shift into calling in the abundance and clarity that you desire. And in the final week, we come together for a powerful group coaching, sharing our wins, our challenges, and raising the collective energy. Are you ready to release what doesn't serve you, rebuild your foundation, and rise into your potential? Try it for 50% off with discount code GROWTH. Visit matinasingh.com/meditation. The link is also found in the description. I can't wait to support you on this journey. And now when I look back at different recordings and I'm listening to them, I can actually hear the differences. When my voice is relaxed and I'm talking slow or into a meditation, I sound different. When I'm excited about something, I sound completely different. When I'm sad about something, I sound different again. So my emotions actually allow me to move my voice, allow me to hear my voice in a different frequency, a different energy, and a different ability. So what is the frequency of your own voice that you can love more, that you can appreciate more, that you can create? You can literally create so much magic with your own voice. Having yourself recorded, hearing that recording, listening to that recording, appreciating that recording allows you to connect and reconnect and rebuild and reappreciate yourself even more. So that is the power of you. That is the power of your voice. That is the power of your creation. Right? So what are you looking to create? What are you looking to create? And how does that look like? Decide today that you get to choose. You get to choose. What is the power of your voice? How are you allowing it to build you up or maybe even down? And maybe, just maybe, similar to me, you had to sit with this idea and understanding like, oh, hold on. I don't appreciate my voice. I don't appreciate how I sound. That's great awareness. But now, instead of that being subconscious, it is very conscious. And the fact that you now know that your tone, your unique, beautiful tone, holds a frequency of healing that is most potent for you yourself. For no one else. Yes, others can appreciate it, others can love it, others can welcome it. But it's healing medicine for you yourself. You are your own medicine. You, when you love you fully and completely, embrace yourself fully and completely, allow yourself to receive from the frequency of connection. This ability that we have and that we get to create from, that we get to build from, is you. You hold that power. You hold that game. What can you do today to love yourself to the deepest form? What can you do today to welcome, really, truly, fully, completely welcome your own amazing magic? I ended up actually creating an amazing meditation for myself, which has a little bit of relaxation. It has a little bit of affirmations, and it has a little bit of aspirations. And I listen to that on a repeat and allow my own voice to carry the medicine that I am meant to hear, that I am meant to receive from. And allow my body, my nervous system, to respond to the declaration of the words that I'm saying, the intention that I'm bringing, the feeling that I'm evoking and welcoming. Because in that, That's where my magic lies. That's where my healing lies. And everything that I am blessed to teach, I'm only blessed to teach it because I go through it myself first. My whole journey so far has always been about where in my life can I honor and see myself fully. But to come to that awareness, I had to come to the truth of the matter and understand all the parts where I have not owned myself fully, where I did not understand the depth of the wisdom that I gained. This is just one example, and I can't teach it if I don't choose to go through it. So what is standing out for you yourself as you think about and think back to? How does your voice make you feel? How can you love and appreciate your own tone even more? Maybe if that's just a tiny bit more. Because that's a tiny bit in the right direction for you. It is about honoring and knowing that we are not perfect. We can aspire to do a lot of great things. We can aspire and do those great things. Those great things alone do not make us. It's the feeling that we leave behind that people gravitate towards, that people understand, that they love, that they appreciate, and that they can welcome even more, even more, even more. So what are you welcoming today? How can you love yourself, your voice, your tone even more? Well, I'm not going to be taking any singing lessons anytime soon. I have really opened myself to the fact of appreciating my voice and being curious about, okay, what else can I evoke with my tone? How else can I heal my nervous system? How else can I relax and allow the emotional traumas to get out of my body? Because we all know that the body keeps a score. The body remembers. Even when our mind forgets, our body remembers. So what can you do today to love your own beautiful voice a tiny bit more or a lot more? You decide. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time. Thank you for listening. I hope this episode has helped you to feel less alone in finding tools towards a life which is overflowing with love and purpose. If you enjoyed the episode, please take a second to rate and review. Each review helps us to reach more individuals who are seeking healing and personal growth just like you. And don't forget to take a screenshot and share your aha moments on your Instagram stories and tag me, Singh Matina. See you next week. Take care.